Hi everyone, my name is Sebastian. I'm a co-founder and CEO of TWIC, and I'll be very happy to show you what TWIC is all about. So what is TWIC? TWIC is a private academic social app for Gen Z students. TWIC helps students to connect with each other on campus and at other universities around the world, and lets them share their ideas securely and confidently. We'll see that the secure factor and the privacy of data is something very important to this generation. So this is me. I've been an edtech entrepreneur for 6 years. My previous edtech initiative was a social learning environment for business schools. I had customers in more than 25 countries, 6 continents, and my main partner here in the United States was Yale School of Management that initiated a consortium of 30 business schools around the world called the Global Network for Advanced Management. And we created a platform for them to help their students to be in contact with each other and create a network of peers around the world. That was for the past, but for the future, what we actually saw in the first place, we saw a gap, and the gap is the following. University software does not fulfill Gen Z students' needs and expectations, because it is crucial, and it's important to understand that a new student population now dominates campuses, and it's crucial for universities to understand Gen Z trends and better understand and better support their needs. So who are Gen Z? So they were born between 95 and 2012. They have a strong sense of community. We call them the Generation We, or sharing generation. They are catalysts for change. This picture was taken a month ago when there were demonstrations for climate change everywhere in the world. This one was in Brussels, next to France, where I'm from. This generation is very problem solvers and entrepreneurial as well, more than my generation, Generation Y. They value diversity and social justice. They're open-minded and interconnected, and a true global generation. They're the very first truly digital native generation. Privacy and security are paramount. Uniqueness is important to them. They want to have a voice. They want to speak for themselves and see who they are. And mobile technology is their channel. Basically, it's kind of the extension of their body. When it comes to demographics in the university world, who are Gen Z students? They actually embrace social learning environment and are comfortable with learning with peers, even though they are not part of the same university or the same schools. This is something that is very important. They want to have a tech-facilitated education. They are used to having great technology on their daily lives, and they want no exception for their university life when it comes to technology. And they are very demanding on that level. They want a great performance of technology on campus. They want to make a difference. They want to have a voice and start discussing important matters with their peers about topics they care about. And once again, they want to have a voice and say who they are, and they truly embrace this kind of philosophy of self-expression. They are career-focused. They're looking for return investment when it comes to education, and they want to do something that they will love. They're pretty pragmatic, and they won't go a way that they don't really like for their future. So for all those reasons, and given the specific traits and characteristics, we have designed a social app called TWIC to support Gen Z student needs. So what is TWIC? TWIC is a community of peers where students can discover, connect, share, and follow. Basically follow and share interesting ideas through channels. Think of an open Slack with interesting channels to follow. Multi-universities. Discover similar academic and professional interests. Launch campus activities and build networks. So right from the start, we share our mission with saying that it's a private environment, so students put their EDU email address. They can actually give their centers of interest. We explain them what they will find on the platform, and that everything is built on trust, and that no data is sold to anyone, and they feel private and secure. The student onboarding is easy. We crafted a great UX, pretty similar in terms of look and feel that like Instagram or Snapchat for the generation, so they are very comfortable with using it. They fill their information, their major, minor, residential college, the channels they want to find, and the people they want to be in touch with, and basically they will have a content generated tailored to themselves. The content is easy to generate. They can post photos, videos, stories, of course. For this generation is important, but since we're evolving in a university environment, they can also share PowerPoint, PDF documents if they want to share with their peers at their schools or at other schools. And most importantly, they can connect with like-minded peers. Right from the start, they can connect with classmates, schoolmates, or fellow students at the same university. And most importantly, they can also connect with peers at other university. TWIC is the first of its kind cross-university social media application for this generation. So this is why TWIC is unique. So first of all, a peer-to-peer platform tailored for Gen Z students. It's a B2B app. We do have a business model. We'll sell to universities, so there's no need for us to sell data to anyone. So everyone is comfortable with this, especially this generation and also the schools. And it's a cross-university app and the first of its kind. So all the schools are part of the same platform, and the student can evolve, crossing all the silos that they've been put into. So why should university adopt TWIC? Students can find classmates and fellow peers at their fingertips. Basically, university need to actually adapt their technology for this generation, given that this generation is very demanding. We know that they have a voice, especially now with the social networks, so the reputation of university is at stake. So they want to have a great university experience, digitally speaking, that could be and should be on par with their physical experience on campus. TWIC fosters a sense of belonging in the university community. Think of Yale President Peter Salovey's vision of a more unified Yale. So we want to give the ability for Yale students to find peers in their school, graduating the same year, but also in graduate schools. So university can communicate to the entire student body at once. And TWIC is perfect to any kind of university, given the pricing model. The opportunity that surprisingly there's no school, there's no private academic social app designed for those students. This population is dominated in campuses. There are 24,000 universities in the world, 4,300 universities in the US, with a student body average of 4,600, and there's no app for now. TWIC stands for The World is a Campus, TWIC, and it's our way to bend the arc of human potential. Thank you very much.